Hi there, I am Cheyenne Kotick and I am your Miss Placentia 2017. So a little bit about myself is I am 19 years old and I currently attend Cal State University Fullerton, where I am a health science major, hoping to get into our nursing program there. Super competitive, but it's what I really want to do. So I'm striving for that. Um, Let's see. My favorite music type, I guess, would be country. My favorite food is I like pastas. I know carbs bad for pageant girls. Just kidding. But yeah, I really love pasta and like making little um, garlic bread, like pizzas, putting it on top of there. My favorite color is blue, and that's like the nonsense stuff. Um, what I do for a job, I actually just recently got hired at Sunrise Living Center. It's a nursing home, and I am a care manager. I work with the assisted living, and I get to spend my days taking care of the elderly, and I have such a huge heart for them. They're so sweet there. They really take care of me as much as I take care of them, and it's great getting to know them, and they just want someone to talk to. So I'm super happy that I get to be a part of that and grow with them as they teach me so much as well, just being able to help them. Um, let's see, how I got into the program of Miss America. This is actually my 4th year in the program, and I started off wanting to get a head start on my college funds. So I was trying to help my family. I knew that I wanted to do whatever like I could to help them. So my English teacher actually held up a flyer saying like, I had a friend whose mom works at this program. Like I think all girls should be a part of it. It's great. It's scholarship money. Like you guys should all check it out. So I grabbed a flyer and I went to the meeting at my school at lunch, and a woman named Kathy Baldwin was there, and her daughter Stephanie, who has been in the program and was a previous Miss California. Uh, they gave me the lowdown on what Miss America was kind of about, and I was 17, no, I was 16, and I was like, hey, might as well give it a shot. I talked to my mom about it, and she was like really confused that I want to do a pageant. There's such a bad stigma behind pageantry where it's all about modeling and cattiness. And what I've grown to know about the Miss America organization is that it's nothing like that. It's completely different. It's actually the complete opposite. It's incredible, but I'll get more into that later. But yeah, so I told her about that, and she's like, all right, I mean, you know what to do. Like, there's a talent. So I'm a dancer. So she was like, you know how to dance. Like, go ahead and do your thing. So I competed at the Miss Placentia and Yorba Belinda teen pageant in 2014. And my actually best friend won that year, Alana Hamilton. She was crowned Miss Placentia Teen, and I was so, so, so happy for her. But I was actually crowned 4th runner-up, so I got to go to all the events that they went to that year in the community and really fell in love with the program that way and decided that I wanted to try again. So the next year I came back as a miss, so whole different ball game, but I mean, give it another shot, and I actually won Miss Yorba Belinda that year. So Miss Yorba Belinda 2015 was me, and I was in for a whirlwind. I had no idea what Miss California was about, what the whole experience was about. I mean, I had a little idea just because I got to volunteer with them all year, but it was a whole new ball game, and it was the greatest decision of my entire life. I have never felt more at home with a program than I have with the Miss America organization, and I tell that to everyone because I've been competitively dancing my entire life. I've been on song teams and dance teams in high school, and I never felt the way I have with them versus how I feel with the Miss America organization. And all the amazing people that I've met, and I've truly met my absolute best friends through this organization, and that might sound cheesy, but it's completely true, and I would never have it any other way. So that's how I got into it. So, what else? I have my notepad right here. So yeah, my talent is dancing. So I've done lyrical dances most of my time competing. Um, yeah, I am actually a better jazz dancer, I would say. I think my favorite is hip hop. I'm not the funkiest girl ever, but I really enjoy trying to be funky and getting down and having fun. It's a lot of fun. All types of dancing are fun, but yeah, I love lyrical. I love the softness of it. I think I portray it very well on stage. Um, so yeah, that's probably what I'm going to be doing up at State. And then my platform. So my platform is Love Shouldn't Hurt. I'm wearing a shirt right now. It says Love Shouldn't Hurt, supporting victims of domestic violence. So I was once in a conference meeting type thing with Tanya Brown, who is Nicole Brown Simpson's sister, her little sister. And that kind of opened the door for me to really understand or get to know what domestic violence was just by her explanations and her stories. She was quite young when Nicole Brown Simpson's trials and tribulations were going on, but she still had stories to share with me. And I was actually Miss Yorba Linda at the time, so I got to go as Miss Yorba Linda and just listen to her speak. So that really opened the doors for me. And then I was in a relationship actually for 2.5 years, and when I saw Tanya Brown speak, it kind of got me thinking about my own relationship and all the relationships I've had in the past, even the ones I have with family and friends. And that kind of, again, that got me thinking, and it made me realize that maybe my relationships weren't that healthy, and maybe I should start watching them a little more. So it wasn't until I joined my sorority this year, Alpha Chi Omega, which our national platform is domestic violence awareness. And I now had the opportunity to really go out into my community and volunteer and give back to these women and children and even men who have been in these horrible situations, much worse than I could even imagine. But it's been amazing, my experience with Alpha Chi Omega and supporting domestic violence awareness. We have multiple fundraisers throughout the year. We had Mr. Alpha Chi, where it was like a male pageant where a bunch of fraternities got together and put on their own, they were like competing, so each fraternity chose their own special person to compete, and we raised $13,400 to go to Laura's House, which is an organization that houses people of domestic violence. So that was incredible to raise that much money for them. And we also just recently had a pancake breakfast where all of us Alpha Chi Omegas cooked breakfast, hash browns, sausage, pancakes, the whole shebang, and we raised, what was it? We raised $7,321.61 flipping pancakes. So that was also incredible. Just doing something so simple where people bought tickets to come and enjoy breakfast with us and their family and friends. And we got to go back and give the money to Laura's House, and it's amazing how grateful they are for our support. So that's my story. I guess I didn't talk about my relationship too much, but I was in a relationship with a very domineering man, and he just did not want to see me succeed in whatever I did. It was very hard for me to see that. I was very blinded by love, but it took a lot of love and support from friends and family and people from outside perspectives that barely knew me or my partner to tell me and my family like that he wasn't the greatest for me. And after I figured it out, I took off on my own and decided to be a better person, to make myself better, to be a better version of myself, just to work on self-positivity. And I know that I have never been happier than I am right now. I'm currently in a loving relationship and I'm so happy, and I don't regret the relationship. It was horribly, horribly mentally damaging, but I learned so much about myself from it, and this gives me the opportunity to now speak to other people who are in a similar situation or have been through similar situations and get the information from them as well as share my own and kind of help others get through it if they are currently going through that, and just help them realize that they're stronger than their partner says they are. And so that's my platform, and I've become super passionate about it, and I hope to continue helping for the rest of my life these people and meeting new people. I'm also volunteering with the Women's Center at my school, and next month, April, is actually sexual violence assault awareness month. Sorry. So we're putting on this big festival at my school, and we're having games and food, so I get to volunteer at that, and hopefully talk to women and men even that have been in situations. So super excited about that, and I just wanted to give a little some facts about domestic violence awareness and some statistics. So one is every 9 seconds in the United States, a woman is beaten. In that amount of time, a woman was beaten. Like, that's crazy to think about. What small increment of time, and just imagine like your mother, your aunt, your grandmother, anyone you're close to, a woman, just getting hurt for no reason. Some other facts are 1 in 3 women and 1 in 4 men are abused by a partner within their lifetime. So when you hear the word domestic violence, you ultimately automatically think of women. But judging from the statistic alone, men are just as equally as abused as women. And that's crazy to think about, that we're only focused on women. So I really am pushing towards helping men and women with this. What else is there? Oh, this one's really good. So women between the ages of 18 and 24 are most commonly abused by an intimate partner. And I think this is really great to bring into the Miss America organization, just because for the Miss category at least, 18 to 24 is the exact age range you need to compete. And bringing this into light is like, wow, people my age, people that I see all the time, are the ones that are being abused by their partners in relationships. So I think that those statistics are great to know, great to think about, and hopefully you can join me on my journey and start putting an end and helping putting an end to domestic violence. So that's my platform, and I love it, and I can't wait to do more with it. So that's a little bit about me. I've never vlogged before, so this is kind of fun. It's kind of silly. Yeah, so I'm super excited about going to Miss California. I'm super excited about meeting 50 plus new friends and getting to know everyone. And orientation is at the end of this month, so I will see everyone so soon. And if you're watching this and you're not a competitor, I hope you come to Fresno and watch Miss California July 1st. So I'm 15 minutes in, so I think that's a good amount of time to stop. You guys are probably sick of hearing me talk, so much love. Have a beautiful night.